Look, it says you are live. We are live. Last time I checked, I still had a heartbeat. Sometimes I wonder.
I know. Actually,
we have one, that must be us on it. Yeah. You're not?
No.
Oh. Neither am I. I'm just here in real person.
this is a rolled ham, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I never used one. I never used it.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I never use it. I don't know why that's the foot that came with it. I don't know why. I
Good
think that's-
morning. Good
Morning.
morning. Waiting for everybody to get on. Good morning,
Yeah.
Francis.
Oh, good morning, Brenda.
Are you sure you work, Brenda? Because you're always on here.
Hi, Sheila and Marcia.
Good
Who's behind the camera? I
morning.
can't see who's behind the camera.
Sheila.
No, behind the camera.
Yeah,
There's somebody.
there's Sheila. I
Oh,
can't
Sheila
see
moved
down
down.
below.
She moved
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yes. All right. So,
Hi, Maureen.
welcome to Thumbs Up Thursday today. And I hope everybody had their corned beef and cabbage this last week. I did. And I'm not Irish, but I had it. So we have Robin here today.
Hi.
If you don't know her, she works on our floor. She also teaches classes here, but she knows a lot. So we're bringing her on here today to talk about the Janome HD9. This has been a very popular machine, and she is going to explain why it is.
Okay. So this machine it's my new favorite toy. I have one at home and I love it. It's very powerful. It sews up to 1,600 stitches a minute.
That's a lot.
That's very impressive. Most of
Yeah.
them are like 12 to 14. I don't know. I think it's one of the fastest machines on the market.
And why is that
Well,
a plus?
Because you've got to get your projects done.
Okay.
You know, but it's really good. It does really wonderful piecing on quilts or clothing or bags. It's high powered. It's heavy duty. It can have regular thread, which today we're using Orifil thread, our regular like 50 weight thread.
Mhm.
But you can use threads 30 weight, 20 weight. I think 20 weight's the heaviest you can use in it.
Wow.
So that you can sew heavier duty things and put pretty top stitching and stuff on. It's quite powerful. It's semi-industrial. They call it a heavy duty machine. This is a very clean and simple machine to use. It doesn't have a lot of the fancy little features that our other machines have. And that's perfectly fine with me because I wanted it simple. So,
Which is good for bag making.
yes.
Mhm.
And it's straight stitch only. Okay. No zigzags, no decorative stitches, just a straight stitch. But I started thinking about it because I have other sewing machines with beautiful decorative stitches. But I found that all I'm doing is straight stitching. I piece quilts and I straight stitch. I make bags and I straight stitch. I put in a zipper and it's a straight stitch. I add on pockets, it's a straight stitch. And I thought, I'm spending all my time with this beautiful machine that has 450 stitches or more, or does embroidery, and all I'm doing is straight stitching. And I thought, okay, so we got to find a good machine that can straight stitch. And there's smaller machines that straight stitch, you know, and there's smaller machines that have less stitches than the big ones. But this one is very powerful. And it's set up a little bit differently than some of the other machines. There's two ways to thread. One way is for regular weight thread, and one way is for the heavier duty thread. Cool features that it does have a built-in bobbin winder.
That's important.
With a separate motor so that you can put your bobbin thread on the second pin over here, run it through, wind your bobbin while you're stitching.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
so that's nice.
Mhm.
But the other basic features that it also has this button up here that you can turn. This is for the weight that you put on your presser foot. So if you need more foot pressure, you're going to turn it and raise it. You want a lighter weight foot pressure, you're going to turn it the other way.
So you want to change that.
You
for
want
the
to change that
thickness of your
depending on the
fabric.
thickness
Yeah.
So if you're doing chiffon, you're going to want it a lot more delicate,
Mhm.
a lot lighter weight. Or actually heavier because you're going to push down harder on it to keep it straight. If you have denim or leather or something really thick or multiple layers of fabric, you're going to want to maybe loosen your pressure a little bit so that it flows through smoothly.
How thick a leather would you?
I believe
think?
it's only 2 or 3 millimeters. You know?
Okay.
It's not for the
Yeah.
real super like saddle leather,
Yeah.
heavy
Okay.
duty jacket leather, but
Mhm.
you can do leather,
Mhm.
several layers of it.
Suede.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lighter,
Okay,
the lighter
cool.
weight leather. It's not,
Mhm.
it's not for doing heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Not upholstery,
Yes.
but it's good for that. But some of the features that it has, it does. Can we show the front of the machine, Erin?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the front, that's the still picture.
Mhm.
It has we don't have any kind of a laser pointer or anything.
Nope.
Okay. Well, in the middle of the screen, you can see the slider for the speed. So left, of course, is slow, right is fast. I usually keep it about where it's showing it right there, just short of the middle, because I'm usually trying to be more careful with my piecing. If you go too fast at the beginning, it will tend to pull your fabric to the side. You don't want it to do that. So there is a little bit of a learning curve. Okay. Next to the speed control is the bobbin motor button. So you're going to get your bobbin all set up on the top and push that little button. The button next to that to the left, it's the little needle button. A lot of the machines have this little triangle that's up or down. This machine does not save the needle position. But if you like your needle to stop in the down position, when you start your machine, you get your fabric there, push the button and the little down triangle will light up and it will stay on and your needle will go
that's
down
cool.
and stay down while you're sewing.
Oh,
You
good.
turn your machine off, you're going to have to reset it again because it doesn't save it. This is a very mechanical, basic machine. Okay. It's not
Nice.
going to do all those fancy little things that some of us are used to. So there is a little bit of a learning curve because you have to go back to basics. It doesn't have automatic tension. Just to the left, you see there's a little white dial at the top, and then below that's another white dial. That's your threading area, and there's the bigger knob is for your tension. And there's just little numbers, and usually, I keep mine around 3 to 4, which is basically what we do on other machines. If you check your tension on your machines, that's usually what they're set at.
So if you do a heavier thread, you need to change the tension.
You're gonna have
you
to
go
adjust
a
the
lower
tension.
or a higher number. Do
I
you
think
know?
you would have to go lower. I think.
Uh-huh.
You have to play with it a little bit,
Mhm.
but there's a balance between your bobbin and your upper thread. So you have to play with that. Way over on the right side, there's, you switched off the front. There's a scissor button over here,
That's cool.
and it's a nice scissor. It goes clunk.
So you know it's
you
cut.
know it's cut because it makes a sound. This is your reverse lever, and I really love how this machine does the reverse. Sometimes on my other machines, when I'm going along and I do the reverse, and I take my hand off the button, it will do one more stitch. This one, no. You take your hand off that button, it stops.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, there's no extra stitch. It goes back however you want it to go and forward however you want it to go. Way over here to the right is a little gauge, and that's for your stitch length. And there's a knob on the side of the machine over here for
Cool.
changing your stitch length. And it, goes all the way,
Yeah.
just like a regular machine. So
That's cool.
and then over here is your bobbin case area. And cool thing, it has a side loading bobbin, which is in here. I'll try to pull it out and see if I can get it out and get it back
So
in.
your stitches are really
Yes.
accurate.
So your stitches are accurate. So, oops, I'm standing in front of the camera. So this is your bobbin case here. If I go there, right?
Yeah, I can switch it.
Okay. So here's your bobbin case. It's kind of like more similar to some of the Bernina, I think, have cases that go in this way. The
Yes.
multi-needle has a case like this. So your bobbin case goes into the side here. See if I can get it back in. Yesterday I didn't get it in right and it did not want to stitch nice. Okay, so that goes in there. Now, the bobbin is really great because it has a bobbin that's, I think, 1.4 times bigger than a regular bobbin. So we put a regular bobbin next to our bobbin. And
That's
it's
nice.
big.
Yeah.
And it lasts a long time. It
That's
winds
cool.
really tight and it fills it really
Mhm.
full. And but the only catch is it doesn't tell you when you run out of bobbin thread. So you're going to have to monitor
well,
that.
you'll get
And you'll get used
the
to
hang of it,
kinda
yeah.
And it goes a long
Mhm.
time. So I can go in a couple hours without running out of bobbin thread.
that's cool.
And it's nice.
That's really nice.
You do have to stick your thread through the little slot here at the top. And then I just hold that thread when I start to wind, and it snaps off after
Oh,
about
cool.
10 or 15
Mhm.
seconds. It just pops
Yeah.
off, and then you're good to go.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's a
Hmm.
lovely, lovely bobbin. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Nice and big. The other thing that's a little different than our traditional sewing machines is that the,
Plus, that makes it easier to get in there and clean.
oh
too,
yeah,
'cause
oh,
you
it's
can
so
drop that
easy to
end down.
clean in this big area
Yeah.
down here.
Yes.
You do have to oil this machine periodically, not
Okay.
every single day,
Mhm.
but if it does recommend doing it more frequently if you're going to do heavy duty sewing. If you're going to sew all day long, every day, probably want to put oil in there every other day or so. But on the top of the machine, do we have a shot of that?
Mhm.
Okay, so on the top of the machine, there's these two little holes where the red circles are, and you put one drop in each hole.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, one's for the tension side and one's, I guess, for the bobbin side.
Uh-huh.
And then there's two other spots to put oil in. One drop inside that bobbin, in case you take the bobbin, hold it out and put one drop in that little chase area. And then inside the area, there's a little felt pad. You look straight down and you see a little white felt pad in there, and you put one drop there. But it's
Easy.
you know, it's very simple.
Nice. This has been a very popular machine.
I'm really surprised since I've
Mhm.
started sewing on this machine and demonstrating this machine, it's flying out of the store. A couple weeks ago, we got 3 and they were gone that day.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, the other interesting thing though is your needle goes in sideways. So the flat part of your needle is to the right, not to the back, like your other needle sewing
To
machine.
the right or to the left?
I believe it's to the right. The back of the needle is over here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then it also uses special needles. Can we hand back to the thing? You have to get the, okay, let's see. Turn it this way. HLX5s. Okay. You can't buy the Janome blue tips and the Janome red tips. Don't use those. They will not work.
Why does it take these
Because
special ones?
this is high speed.
Oh.
And this
okay.
machine, so if you're going to look for accessories for this machine, you
Mhm.
need to make sure you're buying accessories for a high speed, heavy duty machine, not
Interesting.
the regular
Mhm.
stuff. Okay. It does have accessories that you can investigate. And if you want me to help you find accessories, I can help you do that.
Mhm.
But be careful about the needles that you purchase. Okay.
Cool. Good
And
to know.
if we do not have them in stock, we will special order them for you. Okay. It's always good to have a couple packages. It also comes with, oh, before I get away from the needle, it
Yeah.
does have a needle threader,
That's cool.
you know, so, and it works really well. You just wrap the thread around and push it up and it goes right through.
Nice.
Okay. It comes with a rolled hem foot. You can't really see that. We're going to put that over here. Okay. Where are we? We're out of screen.
Raise it up a little bit.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
So it has a rolled hem foot, and then it comes with just a standard straight stitch foot. It has 2 screwdrivers, one a little bit wider and one a little bit narrower. It comes with a little bottle of oil,
Nice.
very easy to use.
Everything you
It
need.
has the spool, what do you call this? The net
Yes.
to control your thread in case your thread tends to unwind. Has a spool cap, and it has a seam guide kind of thing.
Nice.
The cloth guide that you put
Uh-huh.
along, you can screw it onto the base of the
Yeah.
machine.
Cool.
So this machine can sew regular fabric, it can sew leather, denim, it can quilt. It does free motion. You can you can do walking foot quilting. So shall we demonstrate how it works?
Yeah,
yet?
but first
What?
I want to
Okay.
ask. So when somebody comes in the store and they need a heavier duty machine, this is
Mhm.
what you recommend.
Yes.
But what are they sewing? Why do they buy it?
They buy it because they know that they sew a lot of straight stitching, for one thing. They know
Mhm.
that they want to be bag makers. Bag makers
makers,
love
okay.
this machine because it can
Mhm.
sew cleanly, quietly through multiple layers of fabric
Wow.
without a
Mhm.
hitch.
Cool.
Yeah. If it's threaded correctly, it just sews like a dream, you know, through multiple layers.
Yeah.
So we start with just regular fabric.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
regular and then
We're gonna
we'll
start
move
with-
up. Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to get a piece of black fabric.
Okay.
just for some regular stitching.
You're making me want this machine.
I love this machine. I didn't think I needed this machine. And I had seen several people in my investigations of machines and stuff on YouTube. And when I watch YouTubes to learn about sewing, I watch to see what machine they're using. I'm always staring at the needle area. If there's an extension table on it, I'm always looking at the extension table to see what name is maybe. Because some people are really sly about not showing what machine because they don't want to get in trouble for false advertising or anything, or having people think that they're being sponsored or something. But I watch. And I've seen quite a few people using this machine.
That's cool. Yeah. Now I'm going to start
So one of the things I always look for is over here, they show the threading guides.
Oh, that's good.
There's a nice little sticker here. It shows you how to thread for regular thread and also for heavy duty thread.
Cool.
It also tells you right on the front which needle to use.
Nice.
Okay. Comes with a foot pedal, and it also has a knee lift. This is the only machine I have ever wanted to use the knee lift on. I'm like, why do I have a knee lift? I didn't understand the purpose. I use it with this machine.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Because when I'm sewing and I have my hands here, sometimes I just want to raise that presser foot a little bit, and I just put my knee up there. And I'm not doing it today because we're on a big table standing vertical.
Yes.
And
you couldn't do that.
So, I'm just going to, and it shows a really nice little 1/4 inch.
And how high does it go up for the thickness? I guess that would depend on how you adjust that top knob.
It just depends. Okay. Oh, and it has a 9-inch throat.
Oh, that's good.
So you can get pretty big, and it's really tall. It's 5 or 5.5 inches tall here. So there's a lot of space to roll up a big project in there. Big bag, big quilt, whatever it is that you've got to shove in there. It's got a lot of space, and it's nice and clean and open. There's nothing to get in your way. There's nothing fancy. So I'm
very impressed.
I was very impressed when I played with it the first time. Let's see if we can get it going. So it's very quiet.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we'll turn it up full speed. It's pretty. It goes. Let me tell you.
You can finish a bag in an hour.
Here's how we're gonna cut. Did you hear the cut?
Oh wow.
Yeah. And can we do the side so they can see the stitching? Okay. So the stitching on this machine is beautiful. It's just perfect.
Very impressive.
Both sides.
Perfect
very,
for bag
very nice.
making or even making a jacket.
So
love it.
Let's show them how it can sew through some layers.
Yes.
So I have a piece of foam and I got a strip of fabric. So this is for the bag makers that are going to want to be quilting their Buy Annie bags or Sally Tomato bags or whatever it is they're sewing. And they're going to get some Bosal or some foam to put in there. And we're just going to, we'll pretend we're doing just some straight line stitching.
That's so cool.
Hope I am ready. And the foot pedal is nice. It's very even. I've sewed on other machines that don't have a lot of speed controls. And this one, I have it set right now on the fastest speed and just a light touch, and I don't have to sew that fast.
Yeah. And there's not
it's
any
not
slippage.
No.
It's nice.
So I'm going to take that out so I can show you. I mean, it didn't even hesitate to go through 2 layers of fabric and some foam.
That is cool.
Not at all. And you can see the foam in there. Whoops, I've lost my camera. Yeah, it's in there. But it just sews. I mean, so nice.
Yeah.
Without a hitch.
I can think of a lot of ladies that need this machine that come to our classes.
It can sew.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 lines of stitching. Whoops, this way. No, this way. There we go. And it's nice. I mean, it's clean, relatively straight for not paying attention. But so that's that. So we'll get some denim and we'll see how many times we can fold our denim.
Oh, there you go.
So let's try some denim. And we're just still using just regular Aurifil thread. We're not using anything real special. I find that I do, especially at first, when I first got this machine, I will say it tended to pull the fabric to the side. And all my seams were like crooked. And I was like, okay, what's going on? So I just had to practice.
Yeah.
And now I do have to put a little more thought into how I'm holding my fabric than I do on some of my other machines.
And probably the pressure too of the fabric.
but it
Mhm.
just really kind of grabs.
So now you're
Okay.
going through 4 layers.
So now we have 4 layers. So I just sew on the side here. I'll just sew over here
Yeah,
so we don't waste our
that's
fabric.
fine.
We want to use a lot of fabric, a lot of folds. Let's see how we can. I'm not even hesitant. It's just sewing. Like,
Wow.
it just sews like a dream.
Huh. I'm really impressed. And I'm not just
So now
saying
that's
that.
4. So if we fold it again, it's 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it again.
Wow. Do you want to make the stitch longer?
Let's make the stitch like 3.5
Okay.
since we're getting thicker.
Mhm. Wow.
And I can still go pretty fast.
And that stitch looks really nice.
And the stitches are still really, really nice. And the edge looks, and it's just nice. Okay, we'll try one more.
Yeah. You're going to do one more?
Shall we? Well, let's try it. I
You're
don't
the
know.
driver.
I haven't really forced
Do you
it.
need to change that
I think we're
pressure?
going to have to do
Yeah.
this. We want it.
Well,
lighter.
that'll also change how high the foot goes up
I
too,
hope.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it should.
Let's try it.
I would think.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to do 16.
Yeah. Woo.
But 8
That's
was good.
crazy.
8 was no
Yeah.
problem at all.
I'm
for
so
it.
impressed. I really want this
I think
machine.
if I fought with it, I would, but I'd rather not
Mhm.
break the store's brand new
No,
machine.
don't.
You
No.
know? So, but this thing
Mm-hmm.
it's just so sweet and so simple because you're not
Yeah.
having to look at a digital screen. There's no screen on it. You just tell it what you want to do. I want to do straight stitching. I want to do it this speed. I want to use this stitch length and this and whatever. And it just goes.
That is so cool. I am thinking about all kinds of
Just-
things you could do. And I would name it Honeydew.
You would?
Yes,
Because
because
it's going to do all your honeydew projects.
yes, the ones that my husband brings to me, and I tell
Yes.
him I'm
Oh,
not sewing
honey,
that
can
on
you
my
fix my
Avenir?
jeans, please?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Except you can't do that darning
Uh-huh.
stitch.
No, but that's okay.
that's
I am really
But
impressed.
you can get your free motion
Mhm.
foot on there and you can,
Yeah.
you know,
Sew patches.
sew patches
oh my
on there and
gosh,
stuff.
yes.
Oh, yeah. This thing it's really fun. I've had a
Yes.
good time using this machine,
I bet.
you know.
Yeah. And I like how wide the reverse
Oh,
button
yeah, the
is,
reverse
too.
button's really nice
Yeah.
and
Oh, you were
wide.
going to show that reverse.
Oh, we didn't show a reverse, did we?
No.
Okay, so let's get our black fabric.
Okay. Do you need to put that foot
I
back
think
down, the pressure?
I think I did put it down a
Okay.
little bit. We'll put it down. Okay, so we're going to, I have my thread in the way. So let's try it again.
That's cool.
Okay, so we're stopping.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I didn't take my foot off the pressure. Okay, let's go forward. Let's go back. I still didn't. I'm not getting my foot off the yes. Okay,
That's
go
because you're
forward.
standing up. It's a lot harder to have control. Huh. That is so
stopped.
cool. I'm really
It
impressed.
stops,
Yeah.
you know. And I have the needle
Mhm.
set for up right now.
Yeah. And it reversed right over the top of those stitches.
Yeah, right
That's pretty
over,
cool.
and it's just
Huh.
clean. It's just
Yeah.
clean.
Wow.
So
I like
fun.
it.
So fun.
Yes.
And not complicated at
Uh-huh.
all. So if you're not sure you want one of those computerized machines, you're scared to have all that computer stuff, this is a great machine because it sews so nicely. Even if you're not going to do real heavy duty stuff, it's still going to sew really nice, and it's strong and it's sturdy. It's well built. It's mostly metal. It's heavy. I'll just tell you, it's heavy, but not too heavy,
Yeah.
you know.
And it doesn't have, what do you call that? Like for doing sleeves, you can't.
No, it does not have a free
Yeah.
arm.
Free arm.
It
Yes,
does not
thank
have a
you.
free arm.
Lost the word.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So does anybody have any
Mhm.
questions?
Yes. Any questions?
I haven't seen anything come.
Because all I see are good morning, good morning, good morning.
I see a happy belated birthday to Robin.
Oh, well, thank you, Caroline.
You're our St. Patty's girl.
I am. I wore my shirt on Monday proudly.
No questions?
No questions. Okay.
Shall we show?
Shall we
what
show
we're
our,
selling it
what our
for?
special is?
Yeah.
Talk about price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about price.
Okay, so it's regularly $23.99.99, and it's on sale for $18.99.99. And Genomi's
wow.
throwing in some advanced accessories, which I think is great.
Oh.
Because they didn't have those when I bought it. I just bought it. And then I had to buy everything. So it comes with an extra wide extension table, which is really nice and sturdy, a walking foot, a darning foot for free motion, and a special plate for your free motion. It does not have
Ah.
feed dogs to drop. You don't drop the feed dogs. You just change the plate.
Wow. Really? Huh.
Yeah, no feed dogs to move. I mean, there are feed dogs. No,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, there's feed dogs,
Yeah.
but you just
But you don't
change the
have
stitch
to.
plate out, and I think it's cleaner, and I think
Yeah.
it covers the feed dogs.
Wow.
does.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I haven't used that yet. but
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't.
I don't free motion.
Oh,
Yet.
that's so
Yet.
cool. Huh. Wow. That's
Yeah.
a good deal.
Yeah.
So the MSRP is $2,399.99, and we have it on sale for $1,899.99. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Especially with everything it comes with.
Yeah, it's really nice.
My wheels are turning.
Kristen says she can't wait to use it with you.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Did
I have-
Kristen buy it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she does a lot of bags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you could do so much.
I know.
And yeah, I'm excited.
You know, I've been having a good time with it at home.
I bet.
I sometimes go, oh, do I have to use the other machines? Because the other machines are getting lonely, I have to say.
Yeah, I bet.
My M8 isn't too lonely because I do have to get stuff ready for M8 Club.
Oh, the
but,
needles
yeah.
have a fly back is what it's called.
Okay.
Thank you, Maria.
No,
or a flat back.
Flat.
back.
Flat.
Okay.
Does the needles have a flap?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they go in sideways. They don't
Yes,
go
they go
straight
in
to the back.
sideways. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Huh.
Yeah, and the presser feet are one piece. The way that this little rolled hem foot looked, you know, with just the built-in shank, that's the way the feet come. There's no shank and then the clip-on feet. All very, very sturdy. No bendable ankles. Well, there
That's
is one
cool.
on the straight stitch foot, there isn't a hinge. But this rolled hem foot is just solid. Totally solid.
Now, this is a narrow foot.
It's
So
a
you
quarter
could-
inch.
Cool. So you could actually also use that foot for putting in a zipper. Cool.
Yeah. But and that's what I haven't even thought about. I haven't tried a zipper yet. And I haven't thought about, is there a zipper foot?
Yeah.
I haven't really, I don't
Well,
think
this
so
is
because
pretty narrow,
I don't think you
though.
can get a traditional zipper foot because you can't move your needle. There's no needle, you know, not
Yeah, no
Janome always brags
position.
about their 91 needle positions in some of their machines. One needle position.
But it looks like it would be perfect.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it would be just lovely because it's so narrow on the
Yeah.
sides.
And it's smooth right there.
And
There's
it's
no
smooth.
bumps.
No
Yeah.
bumps to hit anything. No little anythings to come out. No leveling buttons.
So all you bag makers out there, this is the
This is
machine
it.
you need. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm very impressed.
And it's not like buying a car. I hear people say sometimes when we talk to them about machines, oh gosh, it's like buying a used car. This
No,
is not
that's
like
not.
buying a used car. This is very reasonably priced.
This is just your
And
honeydew
it's
machine.
awesome.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm really happy with how it sews.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, and I always like to try everything before I try to sell it to somebody. I want to know how to use it. I don't want to just
Oh, I know.
go,
You do a lot of research.
you know. So I don't know everything yet about this machine. It's got some dirt on it, but I don't like dirty machines.
Was a fingerprint.
Yeah, it's probably one of my dirty fingers.
So any questions? How much is the machine? It's on sale for was $18.99.99, and you get all the extra goodies with it too. So this is the time to buy. How long was that deal available for?
It's gonna be till I want to say it's the end of the month.
I think it's the end of the month.
Till the end of the month?
Yeah, the 31st.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Veronica said high shank zipper foot is available. You can
Oh.
put
Oh.
on the needle.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We moved
cool.
the foot.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't have a zipper
Nice.
foot yet.
Yes. Well, now you're going to have
Now
to
I
get,
have to get a
one.
zipper
Thank you,
foot.
Veronica. I always think of these things after.
After. I
Yes.
know. We didn't even,
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about a zipper.
Well, that's because I'm
I
thinking
mean,
of bag making and jacket
know.
making, and this is
Yeah.
wonderful. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I work here.
And I know we haven't really talked about, I purchased Janome's universal table, which is for this machine and others, some of the other machines, not for your M8, there's a different table, but it's just a nice little compact table. It's about 45 inches wide and about 18 to 24 inches deep, and it's perfect. The machine sits down inside of it. I have space off to the side for my project to sit. I love it.
That's cool.
Really nice. And there's a little, what do you call the little tray that fits around? Whatever that little tray is.
I call it a utility tray.
The tray that fits around your machine so it fits in the hole properly.
Oh, that one.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Cool. I like that. but it doesn't do a zigzag stitch.
No.
So don't think you can
Don't
make
think
your
you
rope
can-
bowls or
yeah.
your
No
jelly
rope
roll
bowls, no-
rugs.
You can now, if you want to do your jelly roll rug and you want to do all of the basic stitching to stitch your pieces together, to put in your batting and get it all ready for the zigzag,
Oh, that would be-
perfect machine to do
yes.
this. You can get your jelly roll ready in a jiff.
Mhm.
And then you switch to your other machine that has a zigzag and
Nice.
you zigzag it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's a thought.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So who wants it? And we'll put it aside for you.
We'll put a big bow on it.
Got a question on the screen.
Oh, we do.
Oh,
Okay.
We can't
Does
see
the
it.
table fit a
It's
two? Yeah.
Yeah,
a
I know.
To Janine. To Janine.
I don't know.
So usually when we order inserts for cabinets, they want to know the
Which
cabinet
machine?
model and the machine that you have, and then they
Yeah,
custom fit
right,
it.
right.
So,
Yeah.
I
The
would
universal
think
tables
that's
for
a
some of the
possibility.
medium-sized
Mhm.
Janome machines. It doesn't fit
Mhm.
all of them,
mhm.
but we could research that for you to see
Yeah,
if your machine fit.
yeah.
But it's a nice little table. It doesn't
Mhm.
take up very much space
That's cool.
in my sewing area.
Uh-huh.
You know.
That's really
Yeah.
nice. We also have a couple events.
Oh yes,
About 3 events coming
we
up,
have
huh?
events.
This weekend
Yes.
is our embroidery multi-needle event. So on Friday is when you can sign up if you don't own an embroidery machine, a multi-needle, and you want to test drive. So Friday would be the day that you would sign up for. If you own a multi-needle, then come to Saturday's class because they're going to help you decide what you're going to do with that machine. Are you going to start a business, or they'll have all the information for you. And that is this Friday for the test drive and Saturday for the owners.
And we're having a Janome educator come.
Oh.
Correct? It's not us doing it.
It's brother.
It's brother.
Oh, brother. Sorry, brother.
Yes. We're
Sorry,
on.
we're having
You're
a
talking
brother. Oh, yeah,
Janome.
sorry, we're talking
I'm
Janome, not we're
brother.
talking brother. Yes, we're having a brother educator come. It's not Barbie and Ryan
Yeah.
teaching it.
So it'll be
Yeah.
a really fun event, and you'll be doing projects. So it's
Yes.
really cool.
Oh.
Yes.
Looks like the question was, does the table fit all Janome?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, because this has a special bed to it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
No, not the smaller ones, not the giant one. No, the
Yeah.
Continental, the M8 Continental and M7 have a separate table.
Mm-hmm.
We researched that last week.
Yeah,
for somebody.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Pamela Alexander is going to teach a class on March 29th from 10 to 1. Turn your quilting into a business. And I will tell you, everybody that's taken her class has loved it.
Yeah.
She has a lot of talent and information to share with you. So if you're wanting to learn the quilting and turning it into a business, this is your go-to person. So make sure you get signed up on March 29th. And then we have another event.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is our Struggle to Sew on Knits and Heavy Fabrics. It's a surgery event, and that one is on April 4th or 5th. It's a one day, and it's from 9 to 4 each day.
With Sandra.
Yes, with
She's
Sandra
awesome.
Swick.
She's awesome.
Everyone loves her. So that's the Bernina educator. So make sure you get signed up for this event. It's always good to come to different instructors and come to these events because you'll walk away with so much more knowledge. Really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
And we still have room in the multi-needle and all these classes too. So hurry up and get signed up before they're full.
Before they're full.
Mm-hmm.
And you're crying that you can't come.
I know. Yeah. Yep. I'm on the floor or I'm teaching, one of the two, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy hearing all of you talk about how fun it was and what you've learned. Any questions?
Francis says she needs to sign up for the surgery.
Oh, yeah,
okay, yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That surgery is amazing. No questions? All right.
Okay.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't discuss the secret word
Oh, we
for
did.
our
We did when
$50
you
giveaway.
weren't
Oh,
here.
you did.
We discussed it when you
Oh.
were here.
Okay,
So
cool.
our special word today is HD9.
Oh, nice. So
That's it.
capital H, capital D,
D,
and number 9.
Number 9.
So you can
Yeah.
start typing that in, and we might as well do that for the
going.
drawing.
Mhm.
And oh yes,
Sorry, Chris, I
isn't
had a question for the,
Okay.
it's for non-owners, yes.
event for non-owners? Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not for regular for owners?
Nope, this one's
okay.
for non-owners.
Okay.
We're focusing on showing everyone what's available, how to make their life easier. And
Oh.
yeah, we have a lot of
Gosh, I wish
that
I could go to
talent in
that.
the store. Mm-hmm.
That's the one machine I don't have as a serger.
Oh, you've got to get one. Serging is fun. A lot of people use it for their quilting. It's just
Yeah.
amazing how many things you can use it for. I love mine. 35 entries. And remember, like and share this, thumbs up, because if we can get up to 100 viewers, we're going to give away a $100 gift card. So
Yeah.
work on your friends, girls. Get them to sign in.
Mhm.
So up to 36,
37.
37. Okay. I have that light right in my eyes, so
Oh.
it's hard to see.
Well, it's so tiny.
Yeah. But if I squint, they can't see. Oh, let's see. What did owners have a monthly club for the
For the
Bernina
serger.
Sergers?
Mhm.
Yes, we do have a monthly club. So you're not just going to be taking it home and collecting dust on it. You're going to come to club class and you're going to learn so much more about that
Mhm.
serger, because that serger does so many different things. And it's very user friendly. And we do one-on-one lessons too when you own a machine. So you can take
Yeah.
advantage of that too.
Mhm.
How many people do we have? 38?
46 on, 38,
Okay.
38 entries.
Come on, girls. $50 gift card. You can come and put it down on this machine. Can I enter?
Yeah, you need to add one of these to
I
your collection.
know.
You need to have all
Yeah.
the different brands.
Oh, I need a bigger house. I've already taken over the dining room.
I'm doing a quilt on my dining room table.
I got to get everything cleared off before Easter. That'll be here before we know it. Crazy. Okay, 38. Should
Shall we do it?
Let me know when.
give you one? I'll give you 30 seconds. Get it typed in. We are doing our open sews now too, and we're getting
I
a
know.
lot of people in for
It
that.
was really full
Mhm.
yesterday.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's quite a few. 20 people. It's amazing.
And there's some beautiful
Mhm.
projects coming
Oh
out.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Love to see what they're working on. Mhm. The girls all have a good time. And of course, Kathy Hilton is the one that leads it. So
Yeah.
these are all her sewing nomies.
Okay. Well, 40
Okay,
now.
let's
Okay.
do it. Let's start it. Oh,
Oh, hi.
my first time
We have
on
a
here.
f-
Oh,
Hi, Glennis.
welcome.
Welcome to this group.
Have
fun.
her
Yes.
type in the HD9.
Yes,
Make sure you type in
in
HD9.
in the comments, type in capital H, capital D, and number 9 to enter the drawing, because we always give away a $50 gift card. And the reason we do these Thumbs Up Thursdays is to let you know what we're all about here and all the different classes that we do. So always tune in on Thursdays for our Thumbs Up Thursday. And you can also catch us on
Instagram.
YouTube. My mind just went blank.
And we do little things on Facebook and Instagram
Oh, yeah.
all throughout the
Mhm.
week.
So check us
Yeah.
out. Our website on the calendar will show pictures of all our classes. So make sure you get on there and check it out too. All right. So 42.
42.
Do you want to do it?
Yep.
All right,
go.
let's do
Okay.
it. Come on. Let's see who the winner is. Winner, chicken dinner. Makes me nervous. I hold my breath
know.
when it starts slowing down.
Regina!
Parker,
Yay.
congratulations.
You also have a question. Is that
Oh.
everybody say yes?
Yes, every Thursday.
Every Thursday,
Thumbs Up
10
Thursday.
o'clock.
Mhm. We'll always have something to show you and talk about. If there's new notions, anything, we show it.
Yeah.
Yep. And don't forget, ladies, we have heat transfer vinyl now, and it's the good quality, so you can't go wrong by using that with your scan and cut or even machine applique. So thank you for joining us today, and congratulations, Regina. And we will see you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.